You can't prove it. That's why I write. That's why I write everything down. I write everything down because people doing magic. Then you can't prove certain shit. Then you don't remember certain shit because they doing spells on you to forget certain shit. So I write it down. I'll be like, these motherfuckers. And they just did so much shit to me. And it's just like, and nobody see this shit. Like nobody can see this shit, but everybody's doing this shit. And it's just like fucking wow. I just wanted to talk about it. Like I do my return to senders. Like I do them. They're right there. I'm gonna do more. Because when you do the return to sender, the return to sender returns the energy back to wherever it's coming from. They're doing negative energy work. Like they want certain things to happen to you. Like, yo, you want all this shit to happen. You want me to be afraid. You want me to. It's like why? It's because they're hiding something and they don't want it to get out. They don't want me to say it. Then I won't say it unless you tap into me. Then I see everything you're doing. That's how I know. If I don't give a fuck about you, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna know. But things that interest me is the courthouse. I want to win my case, you know, and I know that they're sabotaging the documents, they're hiding the documents, they're doing things. So when they tap into me, I see them and I'm just like, and then they're not doing it themselves. They're going to people to get it done. And I'm like, how can nobody know that they're going to people to get shit done? They're going to people to do death spells, to do all kind of spells, to force the paperwork, to do shit. It's like how nobody knows. How can nobody do anything about it? And I'm like, it's the magic. It's the fucking magic. And I'm like, I can see it. I can see it because I cleanse. I cleanse every day. So I see what other people don't see. It's like once you cleanse every day, once you start cleansing, you're gonna start noticing things. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, like oh, you could see that, you could peep that, you could see it, but then don't say nothing because they're gonna lie and they're gonna play in your face and act like nah, you didn't see that, like you don't know, you didn't see that, but you know what you saw, like you did see that, but then they're gonna say no, you didn't see that, no, that was something else, no, you didn't see that. That's what they do. That's how they play. They play this fucking game like you don't know what the hell is going on, and it's like pay attention. Pay attention because everybody is playing in magic. Everybody playing in it. No, I don't. Why would you say something like that? All this shit is happening. Oh my God. Wow. Acted all surprised and shit. And I'm like, yo, like this bitch. Usually the one that says it is the one that did it. That's how that go. The one that's always talking shit, the one that's always is the one that did the work. That's how you know. Like pay attention to this shit. The one that's always yapping, one that's always talking is the one that's doing the work. That, that's how it is. They don't know what else to do. They don't know how to shut the fuck up. They want to run their mouth and they want to talk about everybody else, and it's them. They're the ones doing it. Like they're gonna tell you what everyone else is doing, and then it's them doing it. And I'm just like, wow. Like these bitches, like I just stay quiet, but it's like nobody knows, nobody gets arrested. Like people get arrested for domestic violence. Domestic violence can happen from a love spell, a backfired love spell, but then you don't put that together. You be like, oh, he done killed her, she done stabbed him up, she done did all this shit, and you thinking they don't. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Oh, she's crazy. That's a fucking spell. Makes you lose your mind. You go crazy. It gets violent. It gets aggressive. Bad things happen. And then it's like, and then you gotta, like, what you gonna do? And then you can't tell nobody. then you can't tell nobody. But you know, when you know magic, you know what the hell is going on. Like they done did something. Somebody does something, and then they won't admit it because black magic is evil. It's fucking evil. You're not supposed to be out there doing it. So and then when you find a practitioner that does it, it's a secret. You can't tell nobody because they're not supposed to be out here doing it. The police don't know. Nobody fucking knows, and it's just like wow, a lot of people died. A lot of people died from all different kind of scenarios and incidences, and it's different kinds of things. But magic is involved. Magic is involved. I just wanted to talk about black magic because it's a problem. It is a real problem, and it affects people. Even if you don't believe in in magic, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in none of this shit, but it's real. And when you don't believe in certain things, it works faster because you're oblivious to it. You don't want to acknowledge it. So it's gonna grab hold of you. It's gonna grab a hold of you and it's gonna work on you. So it's like, open your mind and be like, nah, that's just not gonna work on me. You cleanse it, you be aware. Be aware of this shit. Get you some Florida water, be like, you know what, I'm gonna spray my Florida water, I'm gonna put my splash on, let it dry on your skin. When it dries on your skin, that is how it works. Nothing will affect you. Nothing can affect your mind. That's why I spray it on my face. I spray it on my face. I spray it on my hair. I spray it because I'm like, oh hell no. Like this shit is not gonna take over my life and have me thinking all crazy and no. Like I know what this is. It's magic. Not everything is magic, but most of the time it is magic. And everyone is doing it. Everyone is doing it. You can't prove it. Nobody can prove it. How can you prove it? You can't. You just gotta watch. Just watch people go through their shit. Watch them. Watch the shit backfires. Watch the people pass away. Watch them get sick. Watch them go through all the things that they tried to put you through. Then they start going through it and they start going through all these problems, all these accidents start happening in their lives. And it's just like, it didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. But they chose to play in magic and they chose to curse themselves. And I'm just like, it didn't have to be this way, you know? Whatever. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Like cleanse yourself, do your return of senders. Whenever you get a chance, do your return of senders. Do your return of senders and send that energy. Send that energy out of here. That's not your energy. That's not my energy. I'm not claiming that. I'm not no, I'm gonna do my return of sender. And it's like out of here energy. I don't want that. I don't want that over here. I don't want it around me, affecting me, nothing. I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward for 2025. And it's like the hell with all this shit. And then everybody's doing it. You can't prove it. And it's just like, oh my God. What I'm going to do? Cleanse. Cleanse myself. That's all I can do is cleanse myself. Give it to God. Like, God got it. Like what else can